I'm Darren Crooks.
I'm Chris York.
Welcome to Unofficial Review.
Today we're going to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming is our first MCU Spider-Man film, basically, which stars Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, Marissa Tomei, and Robert Downey Jr. Yep.
It was directed by John Watts, who also done Clown and Cop Car, two films that I have not seen.
I've seen Clown and I thought it was a great wee silly horror film.
Yeah.
Silly. Cop Car I haven't seen, but I know it stars Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Spider-Man Homecoming, after Tony Stark basically brought Peter Parker to join in with the Civil War, he goes home and he's just back to his normal routine, but he's waiting for the day that Tony Stark or Happy Hogan calls him, telling him we need him to do an Avengers job. But he's just out doing normal Spider-Man sort of things, helping out people, petty crimes, all that there sort of stuff. And then he figures out there's some crazy weapon dealing going on. And that's where we get introduced to Michael Keaton's Vulture. And he's just fucking phenomenal in this film. But we'll get into that with our thoughts.
Yeah.
So it kind of is it's a rise, fall, rise film for Spider-Man. So it does. And Iron Man's like a father figure to him because Uncle Ben. It's not an origin story of Spider-Man by any means. There's only hints to what happened to Uncle Ben and stuff.
Yeah.
And Marissa Tomei's Aunt May is a lot younger than we're normally used to. She's hot, which is weird.
Yeah.
And then
used to like a wee old granny looking woman.
It's almost like a coming of age film more than a superhero film, which I thought made it work really well. So yeah, that's the basic plot.
The budget for this film was $175 million US, and it has grossed over $340 million US. So it's
in the
money,
US
like.
alone, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, this is definitely the best Spider-Man film I've seen by a long shot.
Yeah.
Like miles ahead. I really like the way he said, after the high of Civil War, he thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna be an Avenger and all this.
Yeah.
And then it's just him. It's done really well. He's just basically waiting about. I really like the way that was.
Yeah.
He kept messaging, oh, I'm ready to go and all. I finished school in 15 minutes and all this. I'm ready and all. So it was done really well. The only thing that was a bit was kind of the whole way through. You're kind of going, these baddies, all it would take is Thor to come down and this shit would be done. But you can't really think like that because obviously they're dealing with bigger things.
Yeah. I think the way it was, that's what it was. Tony Stark at one point says he's going to call the FBI because a weapons dealer is not the Avengers problem at the end of the day.
It's just a weapon dealer.
Yeah.
But obviously they're better weapons than normal.
They're weapons from old friggin' Avengers missions, basically, that's been left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I also think this is probably, other than Into the Spider-Verse, this is probably one of my favourite Spider-Man films of all time. So it's I grew up with the Raimi films and suffered through the Mark Webb films. And I remember I tried to defend the Mark Webb films because I really like Spider-Man, but there's no defending them at the end of the day. So there's one with Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. And
I think I've seen the first one of it.
Yeah. The second one was better, so it was than the first, but they still weren't great films. No. He wasn't Peter Parker at the end of the day, whereas Tom Holland rocks on the scene. He is fucking a kid. He's Peter Parker and he's Spider-Man. He works so well because he has that childlike innocence and he doesn't look like he's 30.
Yeah, he is only
exactly
21 now or something.
Probably, yeah. And the fact that they introduced him in the Civil War and they didn't have to give him an origin, because at this point, everybody knows who Spider-Man is. Even if you're a child, you know who Spider-Man is.
Exactly.
So we weren't trolled through all the same shit again. Which was a great choice, I think, by Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it was done a coming-of-age film and all, it just worked better with the characters. You get to see his mates, you get to see him in school and all that sort of dynamic going on. So yeah, I can't wait for Far From Home.
It's not long away either.
It doesn't. After Endgame, that's the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid thing to ask, but have you got it in your collection?
Yes, I do. It was a first day buy, so it was.
Do you sleep with it under the pillow?
That's neither here or there.
Right, well, I don't even want to ask this. What would you rate this film?
I'm going to give it A 9.
A 9?
9. Stick on 9. You thought it was going to be a 10,
I
didn't
thought
you?
that 10 was there. I thought he was going to go 10!
Almost, you see Michael Keaton's performance, it almost would push it to a 10 because
Yeah.
he's fucking great in this film. He's my favourite MCU villain.
Because he plays it so well.
Yeah,
Definitely.
because he's just a working man's villain, basically.
Mm.
He's doing it for his own
family.
reasons, yeah.
Basically his family. I would also give it a 9 because it was done really, really well.
Yeah, we're going to have to wrap this up because my baby needs bed. So yeah, see you next time whenever we talk about Thor Ragnarok. Another great one.
Yep.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.